Hi everyone, I'm Donna Stellhorn, your practical astrologer, and today we are talking about love and money predictions for your sign. Now in this video, we are using Chinese astrology, but if you are also interested in Western astrology, I have a new video course out. It's called Finding the Hidden Money in Your Chart. There's a link in the description. Okay, Dragon, this is your year, and that means there is a reset button on everything. You're starting a new 12-year cycle, and so that means change, change, change. This is a seed planting year, and so the more new things you do this year, the bigger harvest is going to be in a few years. So that means that despite the fact that there's a huge focus on relationships this year, something has to change in your love relationships. Otherwise, there's going to be a change imposed on you. Now, this is especially true if you have felt like you're in a rut, your relationship is boring or stale. Something has to shift. And so by making something different in how you communicate or how you spend time together, or if the relationship is new, where you're taking the relationship, all of these kinds of changes can really help. But you could do a change where the two of you are picking up and moving across country, or one of you is changing professions, and so now you have different hours, and so that means you're helping each other out differently. You could move the relationship forward from dating to engagement, or actually even getting married. Or maybe you're just going to live together and try that out. But the change is what is crucial. Now, because you're in a change year, sometimes the reaction is to try to stop the change, to stop the world from spinning. So all the things around you are pushing you towards change, and you may try to slow things down. And that's where you can run into some trouble. It is better to trust yourself and allow changes to happen, or even better, trust yourself and guide the changes that you want to have happen. So if your partner is suggesting changes that you should make before you breathe fire at them, consider that this is the year you're in. And so you might think, well, you're a dragon too, and so you should be changing yourself. But sometimes it doesn't work that way. Sometimes you, the one who has the awareness, who are listening to this video, you're the one that has to take the initiative. Now, if you're looking for a love relationship, you have a lot of possibilities this year because of that change energy. But it does say that you have to do something different about how you're going about your process. And so one of the things is to start to visualize not just the relationship that you want to have, but how you meet the person. What are the circumstances that cause you to feel comfortable enough to say, yes, I'll have coffee with you. Yes, I'll go out with you. So this may not be meeting someone on an app. Maybe you need to meet them in person. Maybe you need some help meeting someone. So letting friends and family know that they could fix you up with someone. Because this is a change year also, it means letting go of someone from the past where maybe you're hanging on, but you're not really in a relationship. Maybe they're at a long distance. Maybe one or both of you are already in a love relationship. And so one of the changes you could make is to let go of the past. That doesn't necessarily mean forgetting the person, but maybe not visualizing them in the future. Instead saying they're part of my past, not my present or future. Now, this is your year, and so when it comes to your money, what you want to do is connect with other people. This means not hiding behind automation or technology. It means, like, if you're in a meeting, turn on your camera. If you are doing YouTube, put the camera on yourself, even if that makes you uncomfortable at first, or at least have your voice there, but don't hide behind the technology or something faceless, but actually be there so you can be seen. This includes if you work a regular job. If you're in a job, you want to be seen as well. And that is to stand up at a meeting and talk, to put your name on the report, to volunteer for new projects. This is going to open doors for you because it's going to bring you people who are actually going to help you. They will help you find the path forward. But it is first that They have to know that you're there. Of course, if you're in sales, you could be very successful this year because sales is all about meeting people and connecting. But there's so many aspects to even a regular job where sales is important. You know, selling yourself to the supervisor, selling yourself to the hiring manager, selling yourself in your department to say, look, I'm the person who could be in charge. Also consider things like your website or your LinkedIn page or your profile on professional websites. Max those out. Make those as robust as possible. Sometimes it's hard to write about yourself and doing a bio, so look at other people's bios, get some advice. Look at creative ways you can do that to make it interesting and engaging for people who visit your website or your LinkedIn. And then remember, you're in a seed planting year. You have 3 seed planting years, and that means that the more new things that you do, then the bigger your harvest is going to be in a few years. This also means, because it's a seed planting year, that you may not see results that you want to see, or at least big results from all the things you're doing. So look at the little sprouts that you get, look at the little results you get, and then focus your attention in those areas. If something starts to fall away, then refocus your efforts into something else. When it comes to investing, there's going to be a lot of exciting opportunities just in general in this year. This is a big growth year, and when we add in AI and all the possibilities there's going to be a lot of companies that grow very, very quickly. They can also crash very, very quickly. And so to see if you are planting the right seeds in the right place with your precious resources, make sure that you have protection set in place so that if something is growing very much, you can see it grow, but if it starts to drop, you can get out quickly. If this feels a little too risky for you, then look at things that are very long term. Look at how in blue chip companies or very solid companies, this new technology could help them over the long term. And so thinking in terms of what's going to manifest over the next 12 years rather than what's going to manifest by Tuesday. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know more details about what 2024 has to offer you, I do readings. Also, check out my Western astrology course, Finding the Hidden Money in Your Chart. There's a link in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.